Namaskaram everyone. Today we are at Arthashastra. As we all know, in today's time, 99% wealth of the universe is only held by 1% of the people. Whereas 1% of the universe wealth is held by 99% of the people. What is the reason behind it? What is the answer of this question? To find the answer of this question, we are at ArthashastraGurukul and we have with us our RNG. In ArthashastraGurukul, they teach how to focus the market. To know the market movement in advance, they teach W.D. Gann theorem and Vedic astronomy. Now, we have with us our RNG. Our RNG is doing research in this field for last 15 years. He has left his previous organization from a glorified post to gain this wisdom and to transfer this wisdom to us. Now, I will ask RNG to answer this question. Why is this issue that only 1% of the people hold 99% of the universe wealth?
Okay, first of all, namaskaram everybody. Namaskaram person. See, when we talk about economics is all about matrix situation. But in today's environment and today's educational system, we are not being taught to learn economics in a matrix environment. Mostly what we do see and learn, this is a linear model. It might sound a little complex for the non-economic student, but from an economic point of view, when we understand any number, a price is always been measured on 2 dimensions. But even in the highest level of educational system, in today's educational system, we don't have all those measures to weigh this price. So what we do, we go only with the linear model, and as a result, it doesn't work. All right. See, the trading started in 1896 when Dow Jones first started, right? Trading. Since then, it's almost 130 years, and instead of that, from the same 130 years, people are learning the same methodologies and the same model, which is called linear model. That means you are just fighting with the price axis. All right, but even you are all trader over here, you people are economics graduate. Only less than 1% of the people do know price is just a number. Okay, and unless and until this number get conjunct and get squared with the time, a number cannot ever be a price. Okay, price, when we see the vertical axis, is just a price, and along with the price, unless and until we measure the time axis, the number cannot convert it into price. All right, but since 1896, everybody is struggling on this simple understanding, and as a result, what is happening? The inevitable, people are losing money. Okay, and the main problem is, again, nobody in this institutional or maybe in this academical world is teaching you this simple truth, that price is just a reflection of time. If you don't understand the time, you cannot ever understand the price at all. So, when we talk about the price of your toothpaste that you have used today morning, or the price of a product, or maybe the stock price, everything is just a reflection of time. For example of today's market movement, market has given a dip of 700 points in the bank nifty, and we means together our students, okay, we took the position on Friday, okay, and when we took the position on Friday that market is going to give a dip, instead of knowing the fact that Monday is going to be the positive. Okay, so now how it's really possible? Okay, it is only possible with the time. unless and until you know the time, you cannot focus the price at all. Okay? Because price is just a result of time. Hello? Huh? Got it? Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, yeah, this is all about it, and every other people are teaching you the same, mistakes. Okay, and see, even yeah, this is all about it.
Aryanji, now I will come to a very layman's question. What is astronomics?
Okay, very good question. I didn't expect it from you. Truly, I didn't expect it from you. See, economics, we all know, right?
Yes.
Economics is a transaction. Okay. Now it's a transaction in a financial world, right? That we learn in a economic school or BE school or as a CA. Whenever there is a financial transaction, we call it economics, right? Astronomics. Now, but this economics, when you talk about the transaction means price, a number, and whenever we are getting agreed upon a certain number that we call price. I mean the buyer or seller. Okay, if you know the demand and supply, so whenever the buyer and seller get agreed upon a certain number to exchange a certain product, this is called price, right? Now, how this number is going to be determined? As we said in our previous answer, the price is a number. Price is not price unless it gets squared with the time. So that means price is determined with the time.
Yes.
So to understand the time, you will automatically understand the price.
Yes.
And how you are going to learn this time aspect? With the astronomical part. Okay? So that's why when you combine economics with astronomy, that is our ancient Indian literature, mathematics, and Vedic education, then only you will be accurate and perfectly able to focus any number as a price. So that's why when we teach economics in our Gurukul, we not only teach, because we know every other people, see, even Harvard is teaching you the economics, right? Is it working? Because our Gurukul student is earning more than the Harvard trained economist. Right? All right, it's already been proven and already been published in the public platform. But now, so it's not gonna work. So what in our Gurukul we teach economics with the astronomical units. Okay, that we call astronomics, where you will be able to understand the price as well as the time. Now the price is again it's just a number and the time, and when they conjunct and squared with each other, we call the diagonal axis. It's called price, right? So this is what we are teaching in our Gurukul, yes. And this is astronomics all about. Economics plus astronomy.
Guruji, I want to ask you a question. This is my personal question. There are plenty other platforms in social media, and there are plenty other people who are giving advices, who are giving tips, who are doing courses on this stock market, investment, trading, this thing. How Arthashastra Gurukul is different from these things, from these people?
First of all, I beg to differ. Don't call me Guruji, okay? I still haven't earned that title, all right? I'm just Arya, all right? Okay. Now, see, I tell you, if you talk about the social media, the YouTuber, mostly when you talk about social media and the tips and all, you are referring to let's not talk about the tips provider. We don't have, it's a loser's job. Even, Alexander Elder in his book or W. Gann, 100 years back when they had written the book, okay, they called it it's a loser's job. When you fail in the stock market, you don't know anything, you come to provide the tips or you start a YouTube channel. Then there wasn't the YouTube channel, but means that you are providing consultancy. Okay. it is actually in 100 years back. It was been decided. Being a consultant is you are a loser in the stock market. All right. So let's not talk about that. Okay. Now, if you are going to compare Gurukul, you must compare our Gurukul with the Ivy League universities, I must say. That's the Harvard, California State University, Yale, Kellogg Watson. Even if you compare this Gurukul with them, I think our educational system and the practices exceed their expectation. And I can prove it. We have already proven it in 100 platforms, okay, globally. But again, if any Ivy League university, the top 35, 37 universities in the world, if you talk about them, we can talk about them only being a Gurukul, and we can say that yes, our Gurukul, the methods, the strategies, the way we teach economics exceeds their expectations and their teachings. That we can prove it again in 100 platforms. And it's already been proven, and it is already been proven. Okay, we have just talk to our Gurukul students; they will tell you. I mean, each of our Gurukul students is much better than a Harvard-trained economist. Yeah, and so we can talk about them only, universities and all, schools, and let's not talk about the consultants and YouTuber and tips provider. We don't even consider them as professionals in the field.
Guruji, my next question is...
Again you call Guruji.
Sorry.
Arya.
Aryanji, my next question is, if suppose someone takes a class of 30 days, or 1 month, he wants to invest in Gurukul and he wants to learn something. After 1 month, what he can expect, what he can do?
See, in today's fast-moving generation, when every people is looking for money, they can earn money.
Yes.
Okay, but I will say, instead of earning money, see, earning money, earning profit is a consequence, is a result. Is a result of what? When you are learned, okay, internally and externally. Learning is not only external matter that you acquire some information from the outside, right? Then the all media houses would have been the a billionaire or trillionaire, but they are not. They are selling news now, right? Information. They are selling informations to you. So that means acquiring informations is not going to make you wealthy.
Yeah.
So the knowledge and the wisdom you need to get not only from the outside, but also from the inside. And here this Dhigyan, the ArthashastraGurukul, the Dhigyan program, okay, where we stress and we concentrate more on the inner wisdom, that you learn the stuff from the bottom of your heart, body and emotions, okay, mind, body and emotions. So when you are learned, then profit is a consequence. You are going to get profit from each trade. People ask sometimes, as today it's a certain kind of world where every other person is selling tips or providing consultancy and everything. People ask, so what is the percentage of accuracy?
Yes.
When you talk about accuracy, please understand, that means you are talking about from that particular mindset where you are supposed to receive the tips. Alright?
Yes.
Education was never been there. Education is never, been provided on that perspective. See, again I'm telling you, you'll be wondering, when we take a certain position in a market, or when we try to focus a certain, numbers, a price on a stock market, in a stock market, we never consider that this is going to be fail, because it never fails. Now, but when you are outside this Gurukul environment, outside this Gurukul ambience, you won't be able to understand that. Simple truth.
Yes.
when you are outside this ambience, outside this Gurukul environment, you will never be understand because you are not experiencing the simple truth of economics, simple truth of the society, simple truth of the souls. We are nobody. When we teach in Gurukul, please be considered. We are just part of the solar system, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if we are just part of the solar system, what is there? It is here also. Okay. Now, even the economics, where it is been the combination of the few people, participation of the few people, and everybody is part of that solar system only. Now, each one of your behavior is directly connected to the solar's behavior. How something is happening up there, you are going to behave accordingly. Alright? Here, on this earth. Now, if you understand this simple truth, none of your calculation can be wrong. None of your calculation can be wrong. Yes, we teach time cycle, right? In time cycle, it can be delayed. That's true. It can be delayed, but never can be failed. But unless and until you are part of this Gurukul system, you are this part of this Dikya, you won't be able to understand this simple truth. You will ask, what is the percentage of the accuracy? When we enter in a certain trade, we come out in profit. There are certain other strategies also that we need to use based on the calculations, positions, its presence and everything. Okay. But when you take a position, we always come out in profit.
RNG, this will be my last question. How astronomics will combine with modern way of thinking, modern way of calculations?
You're young, quite, right? When you talk about modern, alright, when you talk about modernizations, modern, trust me, it is the modern. The astronomics is the model. Okay? Whatever you are learning today is just the partial truth. And you yourself is considering is the modern. This art is a billion years old art, right?
Yes.
Okay? Everything is happening in cycle. So that means if we are here today, it also has happened before. Okay, it cannot be the new thing that is happening right now. That we are talking, we are sitting over here, ambience after, below the tree, and below the sky. No, it is. So what I mean to say that when you understand, that's why I'm telling you. When you understand this simple truth, you will understand what is modern, because this is the modern art. Okay? And if you don't know it, don't blame it. So accept it that I don't know it. See, not knowing is not a curse. Alright? Ignorance is the curse. Right? Instead of having this opportunity, I am ignorant. This is the curse. But not knowing, unknown stuff cannot be a curse. But instead, it's a virtue. Why? It's a virtue. Because now you get the opportunity, when you understand that I don't know anything, now you have the opportunity to know something.
Know something, yes.
Right? Now you have realized I don't know. That's okay, it's well good. But now it's an opportunity. Now I'll study. I'll learn it, right? But when you say that it's modern, it's traditional, I say, and I say with lots of conviction, that what you are learning today's educational system, it is ancient. It is ancient because you learn something which is half truth. That means till now the truth has not been exposed in front of you. Right? So that's why you are learning how to. Once the truth is available, why you learn only the 50% of the economics? You will learn the 100% of the economics. You will learn the 100% of the stock market. So that means you are only learning 50%. 50%. So that means you are the ancient, right? But you don't know it. That's the problem. That's called ignorance. And that is the cause. Please understand.
Thank you, Aryanji, for this beautiful session. We will meet you soon.
Thank you, everybody. See you.